are you all today? I'm so excited that you're here and joining us live with Read Along author interview. And I'm your host, Jennifer Summerville. Today we have a great interview with author Brendilynn. I'm going to bring her in just a second, and you guys are in for a great treat. Thank you very much. Without further ado, here's our author, Brendilynn.
Hello.
Hi, Brendilynn. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. And you?
I'm well. Thanks for asking. I'm so excited you're here and you're joining us live.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Awesome. So before we get started, I have a couple of questions for you just to pick your brain and get to know you a little bit better and let our viewers get to know you a little better.
Sounds good.
So I am a candy person and I love everything sweet. Are you a sweet person or do you like chocolate or something salty? What does Brendilynn love to eat?
Well, I don't like candy much, but I am more of a person that likes donuts and cakes and especially chocolate. So I do have a sweet tooth, but I don't really like candy or like jelly beans and stuff like that. More like chocolate, cupcakes, stuff like that.
That's awesome. And when you're home, do you prefer scary flicks, horrors, mysteries, or are you a princessy type of Disney fantasy person that loves to watch those types of movies? What can we learn from you today?
Oh, I definitely like Disney type of movies, like comfy, homey films. I can't do horror films at all. So I'm more of a Disney fan for sure.
Yeah, I'm like that too. I can agree with you. Awesome. So I would love to dig into this interview and get to know you a little bit better. So my first question for you is, what inspired you to start writing children's books?
Well, I think I was inspired recently, but I've always loved writing. So in elementary school, that's when I really started writing my own books and sketching and stuff. And I grew up in Montreal. And so about 6 years ago, when I moved to Edmonton, Alberta, I became really busy because I did curricular activities. And I never really had the time to get back to writing. And so when the pandemic happened and everything started shutting down, I'm somebody who really needs to be productive. But I didn't want to be busy, but I wanted to be productive in a positive way. And so I started doing research. I started looking through other authors who are sharing some tips and ideas. And I started to think that it's time that I start writing my books again. So yeah, so that's how I started writing my books.
That is a great idea. So from the pandemic and what you've learned, do you consider writing your full-time career?
I wouldn't say it's my full-time career quite yet. It's more of a part-time for me. I am working full-time as an elementary French immersion teacher, and I'm teaching the grade 5-6 class right now. So that is where I am. And so I do work a lot on doing research and finding other ways to make my book more out there for other viewers and other people who are interested. I have definitely taken the chance to read my books to my students, and they love it. So I get to have it firsthand how kids think about it. And so I do hope that it will become a full-time job one day, but for now, it's not. Yeah.
I totally understand that. So my next question for you is, how many books have you written or plan to write?
Oh, I've written one so far, but because I am a French immersion teacher, I have the French and English version. So I have the same book in two versions. So it's one book, but I say it's two books because I do have students that are from French families, and I don't want them to feel excluded. So they have the opportunity to read it in English or in French. And
that is amazing.
I do hope to write more books. I am working on one right now, and another one will be published really soon too.
And I'm happy that you mentioned that. Where can the viewers today find more about your books and where to purchase your books?
Oh, they could go on my website, which is www.authorbrendilynma.com, or they can go on my Instagram, which is @authorbrendilynma. I have a little bit of info over there and other tips that can help authors that would like to start too. But if they want to learn a little bit more about my books, they can look there to find out.
Awesome. So what are you working on now? that you would like to share today with our viewers?
Well, I will be reading a little snippet of my book later, but I am working on a second book. It's kind of following the one I have right now, so a bedtime theme. It's about a little owl that doesn't want to be alone. So that's what I'll say for now.
I love it. Oh, whoever wants to be alone, Brendilynn? No
Mhm.
one. That's such a sweet story.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, without any further ado, we are going to take a little break
Mhm.
just to pay some bills. So, give me 1 second.
Okay.
And I am going to say hi, everybody. So, right now, this broadcast is brought to you by WeCon.com Children's Trailers Book Trailer. So, they are an amazing book trailer company, and they do a fantastic job with animation. And you can find them at www.wecon.com book trailers. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we are headed back to Miss Brendilynn, which I believe we have a really nice treat. She is going to give us a sneak peek at her story. And I'm going to let her introduce that to you now. Are we back?
Yes.
Awesome. So I'm going to let you take the platform and I am going to remove myself for a few seconds, okay?
All right. Hello, everyone. So this is my story called Go to Sleep, Little Peep. And the illustrations are done by Jonathan Velasco, who is very talented. And so I'll just read the back a little bit so that you can kind of have an idea of what the story is about. And then I'll read a little sneak of my story for you. So when all are asleep, yet Peep is still awake, it may cause his mama to cry. Goodness sakes! Enjoy these rhymes with Mama and Peep, and read to find out if he ever falls asleep. So let's start our story now. Go to sleep, little Peep. The night draws near while the sun sets. Forest trees shape their silhouettes. Creatures snuggle, babes tucked in tight. They prepare for bed to rest for the night. Three baby bluebirds are sleeping soundly, dreaming, whistling, and snoring loudly, bunched up together and resting in the nest. A quiet bedtime is truly the best. One is awake, one mind is still lit. This little chick isn't tired even a bit. While the bright moon beams high up in the sky, Mama checks on her chicks, then gives a big sigh. Why aren't you asleep? Mama asks little Peep. Mama, I can't go to bed. Where can I rest my head? Here's your headrest with twigs and knots. Anything else you haven't got? Mama, where's my blankie? I can't sleep yet. I'll get all chilly. Peep's mama quickly understands. It seems that a long night is at hand. Here's your red blanket. I'll turn off the lights. Go to sleep, Peep, and have a good night. And that's the little sneak peek. So if you'd like to know more, you'll have to purchase it to find out what happens next with our friend Peep. Yeah, so that's it. Oh,
That was amazing.
thank you.
I love this so much. Little Peep is so cute.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You guys get your copy today. And for the viewers that's tuning in now, can you please tell us again where to get that wonderful book?
Of course. So if you're interested in getting this book either in English or French, you can check out my website on www.authorbrendilynma.com. And if you want to know a little bit more about it, feel free to go through and look on Amazon, which also has the link on my email. And you could also check my Instagram too.
And your Instagram is?
At Brendilynn, at author Brendilynn MA.
Awesome. So you guys have all the information you need.
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab that book. I'm also sending out the newsletter in January, which her book will be featured on there as well, with all her information on where to purchase this book. I hope you guys really enjoyed this interview with author Brendilynn. I don't want to take any more of her time. She has been so kind to do this interview. So without any further ado, God bless you guys. Have a great night. And Brendilynn, any last words?
Oh, I just wanted to thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. So it's really great to have someone who's so open to do something like this. So thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I do this because I really want to give a platform to new authors where they could come and share their stories. We don't know what we don't know, so it's really good to get you guys out and in front of the public. And story time is always a great cuddle time with mom or dad or grandma or grandpa. And it's so important to get to know us authors and our work that we work so hard doing for our children and our school districts. So I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you,
Ms. Brendilynn. Thank you. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to put them in the link below or comment in the link below. You might see us again with a Q&A.
Yeah.
So take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone. Bye, Brendilynn. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And that's it, guys. We are so thankful for you guys tuning into our interview, Read Along, an author interview with your host, Jennifer Summerville. Take care.